there, it's Mary from stampingmary.stampinup.net. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today's project features the Stars Are Shining and Starlight punch bundle from the Stampin' Up mini catalogue. It's on page 14 of the catalogue. This is the project we're making. It's a cute little a gift box, very, very easy to make. And that's the stamp set, Stars Are Shining. And it coordinates with a punch of stars. My favourite thing is punches, as you know, and bundles. So that's what we're using, and we're going to use this sentiment here, the stars are shining brightly. Very easy to make, and we're actually going to use a couple of items that were available in last year's mini catalogue, and they have come back this year. So if you have had them from last year and you've still got these items hanging around then in your craft stash, then this is a good opportunity to use them if you haven't already used them. So the designer series paper is actually the Heartwarming Hugs designer series paper, and that little bit of foil that you can see right there is the red and green foil that was available last year and came back in this year's annual catalogue. So I was pretty happy to see that come back. I'm just going to put these stamps on a block right now because I had forgotten to do that before I started the video, but that's okay. So we're using the sentiment and this beautiful the star, which also coordinates with this punch. So when you line it up correctly, you can actually punch these images out, but well, perhaps we'll do that for another video. All right, so the items you're going to need is a piece of designer series paper, and as I mentioned, I'm using one from the Heartwarming Hugs. Now this piece measures 6 by 8.5 inches. Don't worry, I've put all the in the description bar below. I've put all the items listed. So this is the designer series paper, a scrap of basic white for the stamping, the red and green foil, which is in the mini catalogue and also carried over from last year, so you may well have some of that, Pool Party ink, real red ink, and my favourite ribbon of the mini catalogue, which is the gingham ribbon. Oh, I can't stop using it. So let me show you how I made this item. Bring in your, you're also going to need your essential tag punch for this, and obviously the Starlight punch and stamp set. So bring in your your scoring tool, and on the long side, so that's the 8. Did I give you the right measurements for that? I feel like I didn't. So it's 6 by 8.5. That is not 8.5. Let's just go and fix that right now. Must have had my eyes closed when I cut that one. Right, that's better. Let's try that again. So on the 8.5 size, the long side, you're going to stamp. It's very easy at 2. Score. Did I say stamp? Score 2, 4, 6, and 8. And then turn it round on the bottom side and score at 2. So that is all the scoring done. Bring in your bone folder and give all of those scored lines a burnish. Bottom one. Go. And that's essentially, this one. That's the box basically there. So let's on this bottom part of the box where the 2-inch score mark is, we're going to do some cutting. So we're going to cut away that small narrow one. I'll turn the paper over. Cut that small narrow rectangle off, and then just do a little bit of wedging. And then you're going to cut up all of these score lines up to that 2-inch mark right there. So you're not going to cut the squares away, you're just cutting up to here. And then I like to do just a little bit of wedging in. Don't have to. I think it sort of makes it go together a little bit easier if you do this one. Oops. Right. Okay, so where's my tear and tape? So on this narrow piece here, we're going to put some tear and tape. All you have to do is then just fold that over to there to match. And by a happy coincidence, they all matched up. Right, that seam is going to be the back of the box. Right, so then fold in your bottom and your two sides. Make sure that you've got that going to the back. Yep, so that's the back. So at this point, I don't put any tape on those two. It's entirely up to you if you want to. Just put a little bit here to hold it all down. I might just put a little bit on that one just to secure it. Okay. And it's a little bit crooked. And then that one folds over like that. Okay, take off our top of the tear and tape. Use whatever adhesive you like. That's it. And then to get that pinch look, all we're going to doing is squeeze the box in. But before I do that, I want to actually attach the label. So let's bring in our scrap of white, Whisper White, basic white I should say. And with Pool Party, I'm going to do the background stamping. Pool Party and Red, Real Red are two of my favourites. So I'm just going to do a little bit of random stamping. Oh. Before we do that, we better cut the punch out. So this is the Essential Tag Punch. If my memory serves me correctly, that was actually also in the catalogue, carried over from last year's mini catalogue. So just stamp, whoops, wherever you want. Your images. I might just do a little bit more over here. Small one there. Go. And then this, not sure that I got that on straight. Let me just redo that one. The Real Red. Really nice font in this one, really nice. Go. Pool Party in Real Red. Match made in heaven. Alright, so as you can see, I've got a couple of the little stars on there. So I used some of that Real Red foil from that's in the catalogue and carried over from last year. So if you have some, go ahead and use it. It's going to punch out the stars. I'm going to punch them all because I will use them for other projects. And if you, once you line this up correctly, this actually, if I can show you now, actually fits. Does it? I'm pretty sure it does if I get it right. Yeah, so like that. It does fit. I just haven't done a very good example of showing you right there, but trust me, it does. All right, let's put a little bit of glue on these. Got a banging and crashing going on. I'm just going to use 3 of them. If you want to do a bit more, you can, obviously. There's a tiny little one which I think is adorable, that tiny little star, which I was so careful to make sure I didn't lose. Very easy to lose that one. It's because it's when it's stuck to your finger. Okay. I'm just using Tombow. And then another one down there. I generally try to stay away with Tombow and foil because they don't tend to like each other, but for this it's okay. I'm just going to put that to one side, just let it dry for one moment, and I'm going to show you how to bring the box together. So all you're going to do is pinch it in. That's all you're doing, pinching it in. And because we've got that nice 2-inch score at the bottom, it's nice and quite wide down the bottom. And just bring in whatever punch you have. I've just got a small punch here to make my hole, and all I'm doing is bringing it into basically where it meets the top of the bag there, where it stops, I guess is what I should be saying. There we go. But before I close it all up, I am going to put some dimensionals on the back of this one, the tag. I just find it's easier to put the tag on before I close it up because it just seems to sit a little bit more easily. It seems to sit better on the bag, on the gift bag, because you can get right in. So I'm coming more towards the bottom, and then just pop my hand in there and give it a press it down. And that's it. That's the bag made. If you had some clips left over from previous catalogues, go ahead, put a clip on there. One of our little library clips we used to have that would look really cute, but I just love this gingham ribbon, so that's what's going in there. It's a good size. Good size for if you're having for Christmas Day, if you're going to have little, I don't know, placemats or table favours or something like that. It actually, have I done? Yeah, it's up to you, obviously, what your choice is there. Okay, usually have to use a little tool just to push it through. Go. So I really just wanted to use some of my older stash paper. If you participated in our celebration promotion and you were lucky enough to get some of the Peaceful Deer Designer Series paper that was free, these would make great little bags, because obviously you can get 2 from one sheet, and then you can use the leftovers for whatever you like. There we go. I might have made that one a little bit bigger than the last one, but that's okay. There we are. I might just cut that off. Yeah. And there you have it. Cute little gift bags ready for gift giving at Christmas. Now I've popped all the products that I've used in the description bar below. Please feel free to click on any of the links. That will take you to my Stampin' Up website. And thank you for watching and have a great day. Bye.